Well, hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Jeanette Collins, and this is Stampin' to Connect, and I hope you will connect with me by leaving me a comment, thumbs up, all those good things. Today I'm going to continue with my Sweet as a Peach bundle series. This is, I believe, card number 5. As in the previous videos, I have told you about how I like to stamp and die cut images prior to designing so that I don't have to stop and, go get pieces that I might need. It's just my way, and I enjoy it doing it this way. As you can tell, I have many die cut pieces here. The little flowers. I have some circles that I've die cut. I have lots of these little banners done from the sentiments inside the stamp. And there's the little peaches. And then I also put little strips of paper as I, use them, or actually they're left over from things that I'm not sure I'm going to use. So this is my little die cut bowl that stays with my entire set as I design. And anyhow, we're going to be using these today out of my little bowl to create a card today. We'll only be stamping one time, so I hope this is interesting to you. I'm going to be using Calypso Coral today, and this is an A2 size card as normal. It is a top folding card, like so. All right, and then I also have a card base. Since it's a dark colored card, I will be putting on the inside. So I'm going to put that card, I keep calling it a card base, but it's the inside card layer. There you go. And I also have cut a piece of designer paper, and this is the designer paper that has the little blue stripe on the back. It's the peach blooms. And this one, I know I've cut it at 3 by 5 1/4 to leave that little 1/8 inch on top. I have 2 of these little strips, and they come off of the peach blooms with the little blue flowers. So if you have the designer paper, you'll recognize these. And so we're going to use those. I have 2 circles cut. These are from the circle die set that I bought last year. I don't think you can buy them in the new catalog anymore, but a lot of you have circle punches and things that would work. I'm not layering these together, so let me tell you the dimensions just so you'll have an idea. This one is, you can say a 2-inch circle around the diameter, and this one, the smaller one with the little scallop, is 1 5/8 inch. And then, as you can see, I'm choosing To a Sweet Friend. I've got 1 little branch, and I've got 2 large peaches. This one I have not added the little stem to, and this one I have, and I've also stamped on it. I believe in another video I actually did this, Have a Peachy Day, but just haven't used it yet. So, and I also brought out my happy birthday stamp that's part of the set. Okay, so here we go. Let's do some piecing. What I thought would look good, since this has just a tiny little green in it, I wanted just to edge this paper by probably just a quarter to 1/8 of an inch, maybe even 1/16. I don't want a lot because I really want that Calypso Coral. So I think I'm going to do it like that, at about a 1/16 of an inch. So I'm going to move this out of my way. You know what? Let me just move this all forward so I can glue this down. Okay. The way I'm going to do this is with my Tombow Mono Liquid Glue, my glue of choice. And I'm just going to run a bead down the edge here. Just 1 little bead. And then, you know what? I'm going to do a little more. I'm going to put it, since I know I just want a 1/16 of an inch left out, I can put 2 little little beads of glue there. And now if you want it to be like a 1/4 of an inch, you could do that because there's plenty of room. But I'm going to make it smaller. I think that's probably about 1/8 of an inch. So I like that. Just kind of helps bring out that little green there. And now let's do the other one. This is actually my own little piecing together. I'm not casing this from anyone. It's just what I put together because I had some pieces left over. Okay, let me bring that just a little bit more so it can be closer to the same. Come on. Yeah, I think that's, well, you know, it's not perfect, but it's close enough. All right, just push that down because it's wanting to buckle a little bit, but that will be taken care of once I put it on the card. Now, ooh, even that looks pretty. All right, now I'm going to put this on the front of my card. And I think that looks nice because I do like that Calypso coral because it's so prominent in this pattern. That was my decision. Okay, let's put some little stream of glue again. Just a little bit. Let's see. That's good. Hope you can see my video okay, and hope you'll go back and watch the other Sweet as a Peach cards. All right, let's see. I'm not looking over my card, so I'm just trying to get it as best I can at this angle. I know you understand. Okay, I think that looks very pretty just because the pattern paper is so pretty. Now, my next step that I think, when I was playing with this, I was putting, you know, lots of different items on here. I actually started with the green, thinking, well, maybe the green and the peach somehow would look good. And then I went to this, and I'm like, well. So I ended up doing the 2-inch circle. And before I glue that down, I'm going to put my little leafy branch down. And it just adds interest because it is floating a little bit and lifting. That's kind of cool. And then I'm going to use this peach, the one that doesn't have the leaf, and I'm just going to set it on there for right now. And what I'm thinking is that I'm going to put To a Sweet Friend like so, either across the bottom of the peach like that, which I like. I like that the white gives the green and the peach kind of a better focus. That's how I see it. So let's go ahead and put the circle down. You know what, instead of doing it that way, I'm going to put the little branch to the circle first. This way I have room to maneuver it in my hands. You know, I think card making is so much fun, and especially when you can send them out. That's why I call my channel Stampin' to Connect, because I want to connect with people like you, or, you know, people who enjoy doing this or who want to learn, and just all my relatives and friends. And oh my goodness, I have so many relatives. All right, I'm going to put this and see how I can handle it so it actually works better for me. And of course, since it's a circle, I can turn it. All right. think that looks good. I'm just kind of lifting those leaves so they'll stay lifted a little bit. Now, drop that down, take a look at it again. I think I'm going to have to, let's see, do you think I have to? Yeah, I'm going to put this peach on a few dimensionals. I'm going to be using those, the little larger ones, because I'm going to be using these. So I'm going to put a few of these on the back. They're just the little foam dimensionals from Stampin' Up. Put one here. Just 3 of them, I think is plenty. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and take the backs off. Hope you're having a good day today and making something fun and beautiful. I hope you have this set. It has been so much fun because of all the variations of how the peaches, you can make the peaches look. I've shown that in my other videos, so if you're not sure how to do that, go back and look. Okay, I like the way that looks. It's popped off. All right. And I think now I will stick this to the bottom. So then I can just put my little label on there. But when I was real excited, I purchased this set, for those of you who may not know me, as my brand new demonstrator set. So it's one I bought when I signed up for Stampin' Up on May 5th. Okay, that's gonna go down. See that white circle just kind of grounds my images that I'm putting in the center, and that's what I like, because it gives it something to, I guess, show off, you know. Or else if I just put the leafy branch and the peach on top, even with the dimensionals, it would have kind of got lost in that design. And then I'm going to put To a Sweet Friend, and probably put it about right. I don't want to put it right at the top. I want to put it right toward the bottom. And this will be flat. Okay. I've been a scrapbooker with a wonderful group called Scrap Happy for many years. Not many, for probably 5-6 years. But I've transitioned. I wanted to transition to card making because, you know, after COVID, it's like, gosh, we all need to connect. And that's how I came up with the name of my channel, Stamping to Connect. I think that looks very nice. To a Sweet Friend. And now let's do the inside. So we've got this done. I'm just going to set it aside. And now we're going to work on the inside. And I almost always use a separate panel to work on the inside. What I've decided to do is I'm going to take this little circle and I'm just going to glue this on. It's just going to be flat. And as you know, this was a die piece also that I found in my little bowl. Let me show you my little bowl. See, I have so many of them, I can find them pretty quick. But I already glued that on. And I glued it on, I don't know, maybe last week. And it's just been hanging out in my little bowl. So even if you put things together, you know, don't fear that you're, you know, well, should I need to use it right now. No, because, you know, sometimes your brain needs to just rest. And then when you feel creative again, it's like it comes together. And sometimes I have to come in here and just do the stamping and the cutting and all that stuff and not actually create. It's like my brain's not ready to do all that. So I don't know if you experience that or not. All right, see how that just helps ground it also. All right, And in my other videos, I've actually stamped the peach onto it. But now that I have that, I'm going to put it about right here because I want to stamp Happy Birthday on top. So that's my plan. Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and put this down so then I'll have be able to judge where I need to put my stamp. Oh, but you know what? What if I mess up? Then I'd have to turn it around. Okay, I'm gonna leave this right here because then I'd have to flip my card over. Okay, so we're gonna stamp it in black. I'm gonna use black ink. And here we go with the Happy Birthday. Just tapping the ink on. I think I'm gonna stand. There. And I hold it down, not pressing hard, but just hold it gently, letting that ink sink into the paper. Then I hold my paper and lift straight up, and I get a nice crisp image there. That looks really good. All right, now since I didn't mess up, I can put this on. It still has glue on it, and it says Happy Birthday. Pretty cute, huh? Move over. There we go. That's why I like the glue, because you can move it over. Oh, and I could put it where it's straight, huh? Come on, come on. Now, Peachy Day looks better too. See, that's the nice thing about glue. And if you don't use glue, you might want to try it. Okay, so the last thing we'll do is put the glue on the back of this panel. And again, if you haven't seen my other videos, please look them up. You can just search Sweet as a Peach and you'll see my name, Jeanette Collins, come up. Actually, Stampin' to Connect, but you'll see me that Sweet as a Peach. Those few videos I have up. And taking a look at this to get it on as straight as I can. I think that looks wonderful. And this one is all flat. Everything is flat, which is awesome. So, I think the only other thing I would do is add a few little jewels to a few of these. Find my little jewels. To a few of the flowers. And I'm going to use the Rhinestone Basics because I like the way they shine. Come on, there we go. Now I'm just going to put, not a whole lot, I'm not going to cover all of them, but just a few, just to, you know, give that card a little sparkle. Come on. Well, I'm having trouble grabbing my little jewels. There's one. Let's try another one. And two. Gotta have at least three. Oh, here's one. Fell off, so let's put you, I think he needs to go up here. Maybe closer. Let's see if I can get him in right there. Kind of in that triangular position that draws your eye around. That's beautiful. And my friends, that's the card today. Just piecing together. So, I hope you'll try this with just a plain circle, grounding your peach and your little branch. And it's simple and easy. Putting that little green on the side just to kind of help the greenery. And then on the inside, we have Happy Birthday, have a peachy day. All right. If you need a Stampin' Up demonstrator, my name is Jeanette Collins, and you can shop right here at JeanetteCollins.stampinup.net, 1 N, 2 T's. And here is a host code. I really appreciate you use that before you check out. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you with my next Sweet as a Peach card. Bye.